Welcome back to another episode of Real Ass Affirmations Podcast. I'm Chisa Brown, your favorite mental wealth lifestylist. And today I want to talk to you about pronouns. So a lot of people are using pronouns to describe themselves. And, historically it's been she and he. Now you have the pronoun of they. And, I want to use some other pronouns, I want to use a pronoun that's called us. And us is a pronoun that is me and my husband. So when I say us and when I say we, those are my other pronouns, we also. That means us is doing some stuff. We are doing some things. So do not include yourself in us and we, all right? Because you don't live in my household. And a lot of times I think people get things confused. And so I just wanted to make that a clarification because it's a lot of people out here that probably don't realize that they in a us and a we situation. And I need you to know that sometimes you might be in a whole triangle, honey. You might be in a quadrilateral. I don't even know what you're in, but you might not know it. Now over here, it's only the two of us, and that's who we take care of. It's we do things together. So those are some pronouns that I want to interject into said situation. In addition to that, and this is, you can use it for yourself if you feel like this makes sense. In addition to that, I also want to use the pronouns try me. Try me. And I'm going to tell you why, because there's always somebody out there that is doing too fucking much. Try me, bitch. Try me. Okay. And so the thing is, once you get to a certain age, you shouldn't even have to use the pronoun try me. You shouldn't even have to do that. But I'm in the grocery store minding my business, and the lady wants to tell me that I should pick a different type of salmon because of whatever. Now, mind you, I had on my headphones, which let you know I didn't want to be bothered in the first place. So first of all, bitch, you done violated, okay? And then you tapped me to tell me what the fuck I should do. Every time, I don't know what it is that attracts people to me in my headphones, but guess what I told her? I said, I'ma still get what I was supposed to get. Did you see me with my headphones on? And then she wanted to look at me like, oh, she was offended. Try me, bitch. Try me, okay? Because let me tell you something. I'm gonna get the fucking piece of salmon that I want to get, okay? Mind your business, because I don't know what about me made you feel like you needed to jump over. So this is for anybody who has Karen-like potential, okay? Because it can be male Karens, women Karens, they Karens, anybody. If you feel so inclined to come into my space, you are now experiencing the try me pronoun. You don't know what type of mood I'm in. You don't know my life. So what you might get is a ass whooping. What you're definitely going to get is a side eye. What you may also get is going to be a fierce read, a talk to, a chitter chatter, because I'm not going to be able to just hold it. And then don't even let me get on the phone, because when I get on the phone, I'm going to have to call my husband, we and us, and tell him about how this bitch is in my face. Now, I also had another situation where a girl, listen, I got so many things that happen in my life, and I know you do too, so this is why I'm just venting. This is a vent level podcast, and this is why these pronouns are so important to me. This other pronoun that I want to use is called mind your fucking business, okay? So I'm out minding my fucking business, because I'm about my pronouns. And I'm at the Target. And a girl wants to come up to me and she wants to say, oh my God, your hair is so vibrant. How did you get it that way? And I said, I dyed it. And so then she has the nerve to have an attitude with me because I told her I dyed my hair. I said, you lighten it and then you put the color in it, right? And so then she proceeds to tell her friend, oh, she got an attitude. I mean, I know that's how you do it. Bitch, you should have asked a different question, okay? But if you was doing a little thing called mind your fucking business, then you would have never got that answer. If you ask a question, you're going to get a direct answer, and I directly answered your question. What you should have asked me was, who's your beautician? Did you do it yourself? You should have asked me something that was a slightly different question, because if you knew that I dyed it, then that would make sense. I know these pronouns, they're very necessary because it doesn't matter what your gender is. Anybody can get it. And when you use these pronouns, try me, mind your fucking business, us and we, to me, it's a sense of ownership of who you are in relation to who they are. And once you use any of these pronouns, they should understand to get the fuck on. They should understand who you are and what you're about and what you're not about. So I just want to tell you, use any of these pronouns in the way that makes it make the most amount of sense for you, because for me, they work wonders. And I think that sometimes people want to be so into your life that they don't understand that they're not a part of your life. You are just somebody that I'm just seeing on the street. And how dare you be so into my life that you feel like I have to pay attention to what you're doing. So try me, because over here it's about us and we, and you should mind your fucking business. All right. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Real Ass Affirmations podcast. It is one of my favorite things to do because it lightens my spirit. And if you can see my face, you know that I needed that, right? And I know sometimes you need it because people do the same thing to you. So let me give you a little call to action on something I want you to do. I want you to reply to this, whether you see the video or whether you hear the podcast, and I want you to tell me your situation where somebody had to try you. Now, if you do a video, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take your video and we're going to use a part of your video in our next podcast. Okay. So I need these videos so we can have these snippets and we can do some replies. Feel free to participate in your own success. Feel free to make sure that your life is as happy as it can possibly be. Make sure you always show up and show out. Continue to give it to the people. And that's on Real Ass Affirmations.